Hey, what's up, you horror fuckers? This is not a Vinegar Syndrome title, I don't believe. But yeah, I finally got my Vinegar Syndrome package. Cut it open real quick. Got my address out the way, my tracking number, because Jeremy's a little prick. Jeremy for 22 shots, NES rule of 22. A whole inside joke there. Uh, yeah, I decided to show a couple movies that I got. Ichi the Killer, which apparently is really good. I've realized I've never sat down and watched this movie. For some reason, I thought I watched it, but I've never actually seen it. The Citizen Kane of arterial spray movies. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. And I got this before I left work today, this morning. Back to Shamrock Your World. Heard a lot of good things about this from people who are fans of the franchise, fans of the Leprechaun character. Obviously not Warwick Davis, but from what I hear, it's better than some of the sequels and a hell of a lot better than Leprechaun Origins. Which to me is just very standard run-of-the-mill creature feature. You could have made that thing anything, called it anything, and it would have been the same movie. Wasn't a Leprechaun movie. But yeah, that was those two. To the meat and potatoes of this fucking thing. Uh, I got this during the Vinegar Syndrome sale. A lot of people did, actually. Got a lot of cool stuff. I got a few things. Some movies I've never seen before. I don't think I got anything I've... I don't know. I don't think I've seen any movies. I can't remember everything I bought. Oops. Let me see. What's the first one? Okay. So we'll do it like this. Be all surprisey and shit. Oh, lift that up. Just that. The first thing in this... Oh, and I got it upside down. Night Beast. A lot of people love this movie. Apparently a cult classic. I saw bits and pieces of it here and there. Never actually watched this. It's a badass slipcover. Vinegar Syndrome has great slipcovers. Look at that. Embossed. That's the Night Beast. That looks cool. Let's see, can I get this out? That's not a very good... I don't know if there's alternate artwork on the inside or not. There's all the special features. Audio commentary by Don Doler. Yeah, there was some prize. I'm entered to win a prize because I bought a certain amount of movies. And you can win the spaceship from this movie. Like a little miniature or something. Pretty neat. Night Beast. Never seen it. Next up is There's Nothing Out There. Another movie I've never seen. I heard a lot of things about this. And again, another pretty cool slipcase. Slipcover, whatever you want to call it. From what I heard, this is Scream before Scream. Oops. And this cover I've seen before. I've seen it in either in groups or on Instagram somewhere, but I've seen this. There's the monster. Yeah, but the way that... Does it even say? which lovingly riffs on some of the genre's most used tropes. Yeah, that's I don't know where I heard that from, but apparently it's Scream before Scream. Just on a very low budget, probably not as good level. I don't know, I've never seen it. But it takes, like I said, it takes riffs. It riffs on the horror tropes. You know, a few years before Scream did it. What year is this from? If I can get this fucking thing out. 1990. Trauma. See that shit? Trauma release. Trauma, and I think Night Beast was Trauma too. Yeah, Trauma. So I got 2 Trauma titles in this sale. Funny thing, a lot of memes came out of this sale because people weren't getting their packages, even though they ordered well in advance, or they were subscribers, all that stuff. Body Melt. I saw the slipcase for this, and it would have been cool to have the slipcover, but I'm not like a huge type of collector. I'm not that kind of collector where I need a slipcover for all my movies, like all the limited edition slipcovers and shit. I'm glad I have this. Yeah, I didn't need the slipcover. Never seen it. It looked like a kind of like a wacky movie. I've tried not to judge a book by its cover, but Street Trash is the movie that really kind of made me say, okay, don't fucking judge that movie by what you think it might be. Watch it first. Because Street Trash was amazing. It's become one of my favorite 80s movies, horror movies in general. So who knows? This could be a pretty good one. It looks wacky as fuck. Body Melt. I just got off work, so I'm a little tired. Bloodhook. This is one, we're talking about slipcovers. This is one I wish I had gotten a slipcover for. Just because this is okay, this artwork, it's fine. But the slipcover just looks way cooler. Fucking Bloodhook. I got this because of the whole, it's a slasher set in a fisherman slasher. Not like I Know What You Did Last Summer with the hook and the slicker, but you know, with killing people with floaty type bullshit. Whatever those things are called. A fish hook wielding madman. Yeah, it's a fish hook, but it's a giant fish hook, like the white and orange things that float on the water. It's like so many different slashers came out. What year was this? 86. So many fucking slashers came out during the, what, 7-year span, that 80s slasher boom. And got 2 more things in here. Luther the Geek. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing this. It's one of those. I think this is a Trauma too. It is right there. Fucking Trauma. 88. It's a good year. Yeah, this was pretty cheap. I had a chance to get this in Grindhouse Video down in Tampa. I don't know, I don't know why I didn't get it. I wish I had before, but I'm glad I got it in the sale. Just I could get another fucking wacky looking movie from the 80s that I'm down to check out. And last but not least, we're talking about, I just talked about I'm not into collecting slipcovers, but this is not a movie, this is Slaughterhouse. Or this is a slipcase for Slaughterhouse. Now, why don't I have the movie? Because I have the Blu-ray already. If I can get this out. There. There you go. Opens up like that. Okay. Oh. Does that. And I didn't even think to get the Blu-ray. Let me see, is it over here? I don't even know if it's over here. Let me see. All these fucking movies over here. I should have done this in advance. I never think of this shit. Let me see, can I pause this? Okay, so I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I have the fucking movie. I have Slaughterhouse. I do. I just... it should have been over where I put it. And for some reason, it's not. And that bugs me. Like, what the fuck? It's like you always have the same thing or something in the same spot all the time, right? And then you go to look for it and it's not there for whatever reason. So I have the Blu-ray. I promise I have. I have that and I have Mad Men because I bought them together on a... I don't know if it was an Arrow sale or was it a Vinegar Syndrome sale? No, it was a Vinegar Syndrome sale, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to use this as an example or to show you how it works. This goes here, very, very intricate. And then that goes there. And if I can do this with one hand. I can't even fucking close it. There we go. Yeah, it sits on the shelf. Got your Vinegar Syndrome logo right there. Pretty neat little thing they're doing. You can buy this by itself if you can. If you don't have Slaughterhouse, which I do, I do have it. I do. But if you don't have Slaughterhouse, you can get that with this pretty nifty slipcase or slip cover. I still don't even know what the fuck you would call it. But it's a little gimmick they have going on. See the spine, I guess. Pretty cool. Get this stuff out of the way. Oops. Blood hook. Luther the Geek. Body melt. And there's nothing out there. And Night Beast. Pretty neat. Adding to my Vinegar Syndrome collection. I have probably, let me see. Psycho Cop Returns is in there. I have Demon Wind, Jack Frost, Ice Cream Man, and I believe one more, but I'm not sure. Oh, I do have Slaughterhouse and Mad Men, and I want to say there was one other thing missing, but oh, the Uninvited and the Suckling. Yeah, so not a small Vinegar Syndrome collection, I don't think. I mean, the thing about that is they put out a lot of movies that I'm not really into. Like these movies, I might not like any of these. Well, any of these. But who knows? You know, I might have an off day where I just want to see something silly and something from the 80s and dig into one of them and fucking fall in love. Have a new favorite somewhere, like street trash. So yeah, I got mine. A lot of people still waiting for their package to get here. Good luck. I don't know what to tell you. And hopefully have some Godzilla videos coming out soon. Peace.
A few moments later.
All right, getting a little bit OCD with that shit. When I think of a word, I have to fucking look it up and remember. When it comes to finding a movie, I have to fucking find it. I tear shit apart. Fortunately, this time I didn't tear anything apart, but I remember where I put it. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to edit this fucking shit together, which I didn't want to do. Maybe I'll put some at the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, so this will go in here, and just to throw that in there too. Vinegar syndrome, madman. All right, now I'll see you later.